What the hell is going on? How exactly did Satou Sabally just sign for the New York Liberty? Like, how do they have the money for this? And John Quell, by the way, also just signed a multi-year deal for the Liberty. What? How much money do they have? How much money does this team have? Is Stewie signing for the minimum? Did they convince Satou to sign the minimum? Like, what are they paying under the table? Like, John Quell Jones made the All-NBA, is the Finals MVP from 2 years ago. The Finals MVP from 2 years ago. What are we doing? Like, what is happening here? Like, how do they have the money to sign fucking 4 All-WNBA players from the last 3 years? What is happening? 4 of the top 10 MVP at the All-Star break of last season. What? 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 What the hell is going on? Like, fucking Shams broke this shit. That's how big a deal this was. Shams broke this shit. Shams. At least he tagged Lex and Kendra Andrews, but Shams broke that shit. Sabally says on the same team. No, they're not. No, they're not. How did they find the money for this? Satou, Stewie, John Quell, Breanna. Between the salary cap and not enough basketballs. You don't see it happening. I mean, it's done, obviously. But, like, does the salary cap just not exist for the New York Liberty? And Skylar Diggins just signed with the Sky. Okay. That is an interesting one. That is a really, really interesting one. But, like, Satou Sabally, what is happening? Like, again, with Diggins, I don't really care that much because Skylar Diggins is, and the Sky aren't going to be better than the Fever. But the Liberty are. I'm sorry, Liberty are going to be, on paper, better than the Indiana Fever. And that is obviously a big thing. Again, being the best team on paper does not guarantee you win a title. It doesn't. It does not guarantee you win a title. But there wasn't even talk about Satou even potentially going to the Liberty. There wasn't even talk of that possibly happening. But instead, Satou may be going to Toronto. Maybe signing back in Dallas. But no, first of all, who the fuck are Dallas signing? What are Dallas doing? If they're smart, they're just going to draft Awa and tank for another year. They're going to draft Awa and tank for one more year. But, like, this is mental. This is one of the biggest signings of free agency. Why? Because the New York Liberty have, like, what the fuck is their starting five going to be? Like, their starting five is going to be, oh my God, it's going to be Leo Phoebish. It's going to be Breanna, an entire team above 6'4". Like, what is going on? So it's going to be Breanna, Leo Phoebish, and, like, Satou, Stewie, and John Quell. The Liberty are about to have 4 starters over 6'4". What is happening? Like, this is mental. The Liberty are about to have 4 starters over 6'4" and the best bench. They're about to have 4 All-WNBA starters. 4 starters over 6'4", and have the best bench in the WNBA. And have the best bench. What is going on? What is actually going on? The New York Liberty have Hanju, Raquel Carrera, Maureen Johannes, Benijah Laney Hamilton off their bench. off their damn bench. What is going on? Like, this is the type of greed they talk about in the Bible. This is the type of greed they talk about in the Bible. Like, I don't know. How can they afford this? How can they actually afford this? I don't understand. I actually don't. There is a salary cap for a reason. There is a salary cap for a reason. Like, I actually don't know how they've done this. Is Stewie playing for the minimum? Like, and people are saying, oh, these players have to take less. I don't think people understand how much less. How much less these players are going to have to take. These players are going to have to take, like, $600K a year pay cuts to get this team together. Is it that important being in New York? Like, it's not even like, oh, Alexi Hull. It is a, like, $600K a year pay cut, which is madness. Which is absolutely madness. Like, a $600K a year pay cut is silly. And that's in and around what they're going to have to take to make this work financially. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say here. Like, I don't think anyone called Satou to the Liberty. I don't think anyone called Satou to the Liberty. But, like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I'm just going to tweet, investigate the Liberty. There's no way they're not paying these players on the table. There's no way they're not circumventing the salary cap. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Investigate the Liberty. There is no way. We were like, oh, they can't even afford the last minute. And the fucking dream. Is Ryan playing on the minimum or something? Is Ryan playing on the minimum? Can you go above the cap to re-sign a player on restricted deal? If that's the case with the Liberty, fair enough. But, like, aside from the Liberty Dream, I thought the Dream were going to really struggle to bring back Jordan Canada. And now they, like, it is genuinely, like, it's it's madness. It's actually madness. How the hell did they do this? How the hell did they do this? Like, it is genuinely shocking. How the fuck can a team that we were saying maybe they're not going to be able to, like, maybe they're not going to be able to even afford John Quell. And not only did they afford John Quell, they just added Satou. They added Satou. Like, look, I don't know. I don't know. But, like, we thought this. I didn't think the Sparks were going to take Happy. Everyone's taking a fucking pay cut other than Kelsey Mitchell. Everyone appears to have taken a pay cut in the WNBA other than Kelsey Mitchell. And, like, the Fever can barely afford 1.5 max contract players. Other teams are getting 4 because they're taking pay cuts. Other teams are getting 4. The Fever are definitely not coming into this season as a favourite. I'm not saying they don't come into this season as a contender, because they do. But, yeah, it's it's actually, like, scary here. They have put together an all-star team. They've put together a fucking all-star team.